Southland weather with Fritz Coleman on News 4 LA.
Don't fly. They let him go away and leave you. I'm sorry I lied, but Jimmy and I are fugitives.
I can't stop until I find her. She's a convicted killer.
FBI, I'm here to take custody of James Wyler.
Let's get this over and done with. Jimmy, don't let them get you.
Freeze.
James Wyler, veterinarian. Catherine Wyler, automotive engineer. A husband and wife who have their life become a nightmare when Kate is convicted of a murder she didn't commit.
That prison, it couldn't be as bad as they say.
I don't want you to go.
Now Jim and Kate must live as fugitives, hunted by the police and by the real killers, while they search for the only one who can clear them, the woman who impersonated and helped to frame Kate.
Find her, or find them before they find her.
And the hot pursuit continues.
At AT&T, we know you never think about our torture tests
Yeah, but, it's just a phone.
or about our extraordinary quality control
I hear you fine, Mom. Australia's only halfway around the world.
or even about how reliably we design
It
things.
still works. Whoever heard of a computer that works without air conditioning?
You can take everything we do for granted because at AT&T, we leave nothing to chance.
It's not a total loss. The phone still works.
AT&T, we're reaching out in new directions.
We get a kick out of legs and it shows. From our heads to our toes, our legs pantyhose make us feel great each step we take. And it shows in our smile that legs fit our style. Oh, we get a kick out of legs and it shows. Nothing beats a great pair of legs.
Who's gonna shower first?
Bad night?
How could one possibly have a bad night sleeping on sharp little rocks?
There. How's that?
I'm married to a real Boy Scout.
I got merit badges you never dreamed of.
I bet. All of them in animal husbandry.
Okay, how about a little breakfast, huh? Fresh coffee, nice spam, nice warm fire, huh? Could ask for more.
You're looking at it.
Ingrate.
Why? 'Cause I always want more, never satisfied. More.
More sharp little rocks.
Maybe later.
This is private property. Bert and I would appreciate it if you left. Now.
Sorry, we didn't realize we were trespassing.
Bert, the name of your dog?
Yes, ma'am. We'll wait for you to pack your things.
Your gun really necessary?
I think so.
I'll take the sleeping bags to the car.
I hate to put out a good fire. Something wrong with your dog's leg?
No.
Do me a favor and look at that rear one. He's favoring it.
Something must have bit him.
Can I take a look?
Still got this gun on you.
I noticed. Easy.
Bert doesn't usually like strangers.
Well, maybe he knows I'm a vet. That blood's caked. Must be a couple hours old. This wound ought to be cleaned and dressed.
You really a vet? Maybe we can work something out. You take a look at his leg, and I have some coffee already made at my house.
Okay, let's go.
I've got a patient to attend to first.
He's a very good doctor.
Danny, sorry, my name's Danny.
Are you here alone, Danny?
Well, of course not. I'm just a kid.
I know. I was just wondering, are your mother and father at work, or?
Divorced.
Oh.
What time does your mother get back? There's a few things I'd like to tell her.
Well, actually, my mom's away in Canada for a couple of weeks visiting my grandmother. You can explain about Bert to me.
Who takes care of you?
I take care of myself. What about Bert?
Well, he's not in the clear yet. Still a chance of infection. Should take him to a vet for antibiotic shots, okay?
Well, why don't you give them to him?
Well, I haven't got any medicine with me.
Oh, okay, I'll make sure he gets his shots. And Bert and I appreciate all you've done.
It was very nice meeting you, Danny.
Hey, I don't know your names.
Pam?
Mark.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. See ya.
Hey. Bert and I, we're in your debt.
I can't decide. It's either 12 years old or closer to 50.
Ah, Morgan. Oh, we should be in Idaho by tonight.
It's just a boy. He shouldn't be left alone like that.
Kate.
Well, what do you think?
Well, he seems to have everything under control.
I don't know whether I buy that story about his mother being in Canada.
Hey, look. There's a guy in worse shape than we are. Obviously a man with a dream. There's gold in them there hills.
There's rocks in that there head. I say, we just passed a laundromat. Does that give you any ideas?
We'll do a wash in Idaho.
We better. This morning, your socks were standing by your boots.
Oh, yeah? Well, what was this once? White? Huh?
Oh, no. What'll I do?
We can't outrun him in this. You better pull over.
I see your license and registration, please?
This is serious? I'm sure I was going under the speed limit.
Well, your brake light's out, tail light's busted.
Oh, we were planning on fixing them, Sheriff.
Glad to hear that. License and registration, please.
Gee, I can't seem to find my license. Honey, where did I put it this time?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Would this do?
Right here, just a minute.
We've had it. Damn. Kate, listen, I'm gonna try and lose him. Meet me back at that miner's site.
Hey, Jim!
Go!
Don't let them get you.
Breathe.
I have a lot of respect for my body and the way it works. Now there's a panty liner that does too. New Assure breathable panty liners. They really breathe. They protect without a plastic backing, so they breathe like cotton. Air circulates constantly to keep you drier. And gynecologists say drier is healthier. I respect that too.
New Assure breathable panty liners. Air flows through for a drier you.
Feel the lather on your skin. What a nice way to begin. And the scent is cool and brisk. No one does it quite like this. Coast works as hard as you. Coast works as hard as you. Picks you up and pulls you through. It pulls you through.
Isn't it time you move to a soap that can pick you up and pull you through?
Coast works as hard as you. Works as hard as you.
To me, beauty isn't something you put on. It's something you bring out. My wife does that great. Look at her hair. It's shiny and healthy looking, but not fancy.
Introducing New Ivory shampoo and New Ivory conditioner. They don't have lots of fancy ingredients your hair doesn't need. New Ivory is simply made to clean gently and condition gently to help keep your hair healthy looking. Together, they leave your hair looking soft and naturally shiny. Not fancy. It's ivory.
I love the way her hair looks when it shines in the light like that. Not fancy, just fabulous.
You're a big fish in the wrong little pond, Wyler. Too bad I couldn't have caught the mama fish. She's wanted for murder.
Yeah, well, things are tough all over, aren't they, Sheriff?
You're gonna find out just how tough. Now, they tell me you've never been convicted before. You've never been inside. Well, that might work to your benefit when it comes time to making a deal, but you're gonna have to cooperate. Now, where was Mrs. Wyler headed?
Come on, Sheriff.
Wyler, you don't have much else to give me. Look, now there's a full state alert out. We're gonna get her.
Now, listen to me. Now, she's not dangerous. She's not a threat to anyone. Can you tell her that?
Yeah, right. That's why she tried to run me over.
If she'd wanted to hit you, she would have. She knows cars.
That particular skill won't be of much use to her. And as for your present situation, I don't think you'll be making very many visiting days.
She didn't do anything.
Oh, right. And you didn't bust her out either.
I had to. She was set up. I couldn't just...
Some strange miscarriage of justice.
Just a very tight frame. Now, listen. She's not armed or anything. Can you tell them that, please? Can you just tell them that?
Wyler, she's a convicted killer. We're gonna act accordingly.
And now for a special announcement. James Wyler, husband and accomplice of convicted murderess Catherine Wyler, was apprehended at gunpoint today by Morgan County Sheriff Andrew Ford following a desperate escape attempt. The sheriff has placed Wyler in custody at Morgan County Jail, but the whereabouts of Catherine Wyler remain unknown. Mrs. Wyler eluded sheriff's deputies after nearly running down the sheriff while driving a yellow sedan. Authorities feel certain the woman is in the area.
Always listen to Ralph, but he's so damn serious all the time.
You want to make money or listen to one-liners?
Well, what I'd like is some more personal service. He's not unattractive.
These entanglements of yours have been notoriously brief lately.
Yeah.
Now, a good stock portfolio has a certain longevity that...
You know, you always make so much sense, it's detestable. I must have asked that man to play tennis a dozen...
Okay, Donna.
What is it?
What's the latest on the Wylers?
Excuse me.
James Wyler was arrested yesterday in Morgan City, Utah. Authorities are still searching for his wife, Catherine Wyler, believed to be still in the area.
No, I completely forgot I've got a dentist appointment. I'll call you tomorrow.
Any word yet?
No. I guess you like animals.
What? Thanks.
They're my wife's subscriptions. You know, save the whale, protect the seals, that kind of stuff.
Thanks. Bad dream? I had her and I let her go. Your wife? Close. She looked like my wife. That's how Kate was framed. They used a double. Come on. Unbelievable, isn't it? It's the truth, though. They found a ringer and they pulled it off. And I can't stop until I find her. Should have been an actor. Look, I don't condone what you did, but I think I probably understand it. I doubt your wife was ever convicted of murder. Doesn't matter. She's gone. Sorry.
I used to laugh at those. One of these days I'll cancel a subscription.
Hi there. You Danny Norell? I'm Frank Drucker from the school district. Do me a favor, pals. Tell your mother I'm here.
I'm sorry, Mr. Drucker, but she's not in. Why don't you come back some other time?
Afraid I can't do that, son. I've got these letters here I've got to discuss with her. Problem is, see, we kept writing your mom that you're a real bright kid. So bright, in fact, we think you should be moved to an advanced school. Didn't get any reply. And then we started getting these letters back with all kinds of excuses why you shouldn't be transferred.
Well, I guess I gotta go with what my mom says.
Your mom didn't write them. I've seen some of your mom's notes to your teachers. She could hardly put a sentence together. You wrote the letters, didn't you?
I wrote them for her. There's no law against that, is there?
It's not what I think. See, nobody's seen your mother for quite some time now. Tell me the truth, Danny. She left you, didn't she?
No, she didn't. She's just away. She's just away visiting her mother.
Now, Danny, I've been told she's never been much of a mother to you.
Don't you talk about my mother that way!
All right, Danny. I've tried to play it straight with you, Danny, talking to you like an equal, but now I'm telling you the way it is. 12-year-old boys can't live by themselves. I've got no choice but to report you to social services.
Let go of him.
May I ask who you are?
It's my place to do the asking. You're the one who's come unwelcome to our house.
Our house?
I'm Danny's Aunt Pam, and I'm here taking care of him while my sister's in Canada. Now, who are you?
I'm Frank Drucker from the school district. Danny's teachers and I think he should be transferred to a school for gifted children and...
Well, I guess I'll discuss that with Danny's mother when she gets back. Now, I'd like you to leave. And if you ever lay a hand on this child again... Do I make myself clear, Mr. Drucker?
Good day, ma'am.
Thanks. Would you like to come in?
No, listen. I actually came here for a favor. You see, Mark is in Morgan, and he's waiting for me, but our car broke down, and I have no way to get to him, so I was wondering, could I borrow your truck?
That old pile of junk, it doesn't run.
Would you mind if I tried to fix it?
If you can fix it, you can have it. But it's gonna take more than a few hours.
Well, I'll just camp out in the truck if that's okay with you.
No.
No?
Burnt out, I like it better if you slept in the house. There's tools in the shed, and dinner's at 6.
Okay.
Yes?
Stout? Media's out in full force. There are reporters all over the place.
Well, we can't have him making statements to the press or anybody else. The last thing we need are questions raised, investigations started.
It's not going to be easy. Yeah. I'll handle it.
How's the truck coming?
Well, I think I can get it to run. Not well, but it'll run.
No, I put some fresh sheets on the bed.
You did? Did you do everything yourself?
Just about.
What about your mom? What does she do?
Oh, she's mostly interested in horoscopes.
What do you mean? Does she tell people's fortunes?
No, she's just interested in her horoscope. She buys lots of newspapers and magazines to read them. She says that way she knows if it's worth getting out of bed or not.
You know, I'd like to meet your mother. Just talk. Danny, I know you take very good care of yourself.
She's coming back.
I know that's what you told me. But I just don't think it's right you being alone here without an adult.
What difference does it make? Tell me, what difference? It only makes things easier. Much easier. Now I've only got one person to take care of instead of 2.
She's not coming back, is she? Danny?
No! Don't you understand? I don't need any adults. Adults lie. They let him go away and leave you. I have Bert, and he is all I need.
That concludes the news for this evening. Stay tuned now for the countdown.
Come fly with me, come fly away.
Right now, get up to $200 in free travel on United Airlines when you buy a selected AT&T phone. This way, you can give someone a product that sets the standards, while you can fly to any of the 50 states, even at United's lowest published fares. Up to $200 free travel on United. Check this Sunday's paper for all the details.
Come fly with me.
My mascara has to lengthen and thicken, separate and define, and make my eyes leap off the page. It has to last without smudging. It has to have a fiber-free formula with a brush that's curved to color every lash. It has to make my eyes look big and beautiful. CoverGirl's demanded it. All you do is ask for it.
CoverGirl Professional Mascara.
Hot Pursuit will continue in a moment.
Wednesday on St. Elsewhere, a nurse's walkout leaves the hospital in chaos.
There's no coffee, there's no donut.
But the nurses aren't the only ones ready to strike.
Come near me, Peter.
Wednesday.
Sunday, join Marvin Kalb and Roger Mudd for an in-depth interview with Democratic Senator Gary Hart and Republican Congressman Jack Kemp on a special edition of Meet the Press.
This is a News 4 LA update. Here is Carla Aragon.
Good evening. Tonight on News for LA Weekend, a big trade in the NBA. Former Bruin Marcus Johnson comes to LA to play for the Clippers. Celebrities turn out in Beverly Hills to raise money for the John Wayne Cancer Clinic. INS agents break up a major smuggling ring near San Diego. And Schultz Gromyko talks in today on a positive note. Fritz Coleman has the weekend weather picture, and Annie Lascano has all the wrap-up of today in sports. All this tonight at 11.
Why struggle with all the confusion about savings plans when you can coast right through it with clear, simple answers from Coast Savings?
I got it right. 2 chicken done right. Kentucky Fried Chicken, they do chicken right.
They're successful, they're powerful, they're highly visible, so we all know them. But we're going to meet the men in their lives. News for LA at 5, Monday.
Help provide shelter for Los Angeles homeless. Send your donation to Helpers for the Homeless, Box 73843, Los Angeles 90003.
The new $100,000 Name That Tune, Sunday at 6:30.
Chef's gonna love you.
Tell him not to worry. I'll still recommend it to my friends.
You're not a bit sorry about all this, are you?
The only thing I'm sorry about, Sheriff, is getting caught. Leaving Kate out there alone.
Well, she seems to be doing a pretty good job hiding herself without you.
She's got to be long gone by now.
I doubt that. I get the feeling you two don't go in for very long separations. I wouldn't be surprised if you're still in the county.
Ford. Thanks. I think I would have liked your wife.
Most people did.
Accident?
We'd been planning this camping trip for a long time. A plane was going to take us in and drop us in the middle of nowhere. We were going to spend a week alone together. Amy was all excited about seeing some bald eagle or something. On the day we were due to leave, she started feeling poorly. I told her it would be all right once we got away, but it wasn't. Things got worse. And out there in the middle of nowhere, Amy's appendix burst. I kept telling her it was going to be okay. I kept telling her to trust me. She did. Right up to the moment she died.
I'm sorry.
Phone, Sheriff. It's Washington, the FBI, about the prisoner.
I'll see you later. You might try getting some sleep.
And now for an update on our big news story. There are unconfirmed reports that James Wyler, now being held in Morgan County Jail, will be transferred into federal custody sometime soon. Morgan County Sheriff Andrew Ford refused to comment. Roadblocks are up all over the county as police continue searching for Wyler's wife, Catherine Wyler, the convicted murderess of Victor Modrian. Catherine Wyler, 5'6", with red hair, was last seen fleeing in a yellow 1970 Plymouth sedan. We'll be right back after this message.
You lied to me. I heard all about you on the radio. Your name's Catherine. You murdered someone.
That's not true. I didn't. I guess you must have called the police by now.
That's not it. I don't believe you killed someone. But why did you have to be like all the rest? Why did you have to lie to me? Why couldn't you have been different?
No, Danny. No, listen to me. I'm sorry I lied. But Jimmy and I are fugitives. We're running. Always fearing to be caught, always fearing to trust anyone. Lying becomes a way of life for us. Can you maybe understand that?
You should have trusted me. I'd never tell anyone.
Well, fear makes trusting hard, doesn't it?
It's like that with Bert and me. We're always afraid.
What, that someone's going to find out that your mother's not coming back?
Take Bert away and put me in a home.
Why isn't she coming back?
She said that she'd done her share of raising me. And there's things she wanted to do. Things beside taking care of a kid.
Well, what about your father?
He's dead. She lied.
Listen.
Oh, she lied to me. She said that she loved me.
Oh, no. Listen, Danny. I am going to take care of this. We'll figure something out. But Jimmy is in a lot of trouble. I gotta get him out of that jail.
They said they were going to transfer him.
What? When? Where?
I don't know. I just heard on the radio.
Okay, I gotta get this thing running. It's got a hole punched in the gas tank the size of my fist. I need something that... You know, maybe I could jerry-rig a tank out of that. Do you have any garden hose? Yeah? Okay, go get it. Go get it.
Got a good breakfast this morning. Eggs sunny side up, bacon hash brown, and biscuits with homemade preserves.
Some kind of last meal?
Sort of. You're being transferred today. FBI wants you bad. They're taking you into custody. As for your wife, state police has the area sealed off. They expect to have her by nightfall. I'm sorry, Wyler. But I guess some things from the moment they begin have their outcomes already determined.
I don't buy that, Sheriff. If I did, I would have given up by now. Maybe I can't always make things work out. But there's never a good enough reason not to try. Estelle Modrian and her hired killer named Shaw committed murder and nailed my wife with it. What would you do?
Danny, what are you doing here?
Well, my bike registration's up, Andy.
Well, we'll get you a new one. Where's your mom? I haven't seen her around lately.
Oh, she's away.
Since when?
Well, a week or two ago.
Who's taking care of you?
Oh, Bert and me, we look after each other.
Hello? Yes, right. That's right, the high school. It's the safest place to land, and it's only a block away.
Bert!
Hang on a second. Danny, I don't want you back there.
I'm getting Bert.
Danny, what are you doing?
Do you know where they're taking you?
No, I don't know.
Do you know when?
Well, maybe later this afternoon.
Well, don't worry. Kate's coming for you.
No, Danny, tell her no.
Hey, get out here.
Danny!
Told you not to worry.
What about the FBI?
Oh, they won't be a problem.
How about Kate? Any news?
Where he is, she is. She won't be far away.
All right. Let's get this over and done with.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'll have to figure that out when I get there.
Well, maybe you could use the truck. Bash it through the wall.
I don't think so.
I rode my bike there this morning to kind of check things out.
You what? Why didn't you tell me you did that?
Because your husband said he didn't want you coming for him, and I figured you didn't want to hear that.
Did you ever hear the expression, too smart for your own good?
I better come with you.
No way. It's too dangerous.
What about the roadblocks? Without me, you never find a way into town.
Well, you could draw me a map.
You'd never find it. What if you made the wrong turn? I better come with you.
Okay. But as soon as we hit town, we part company. You got that, mister? Get your bike.
You think it'll run?
It better.
Come on.
Too many reporters out there. I'm going off the bat.
Mitchell, FBI. I'm here to take custody of James Wyler.
McDonald's presents the 15 hardest words to say.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame.
All 15 words. Never get heard, you start to say it.
Pickles, onions on a sesame seed.
Then you got to take a bite of one. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed.
Bun, bun, bun.
Got a look that gets looked over. Looking best and nothing less will do. Got a look that Coke looks good with. Want the best and I know Coke is it. Coke is it. Coke. The taste that's good forever. Coke is it, the one that's number one. Coke is it. There's no doubt about it. Coca-Cola, Coke is it.
65,000 physicians and dentists help convince Linda Philbaum to use Anacin 3.
I would like a strong pain reliever that has no aspirin.
Have you seen this Anacin 3 dispenser?
At my gynecologist's office.
In fact, 65,000 physicians and dentists, part of a national sample, give Anacin 3 they receive to their patients.
I'd like to try Anacin 3. Now, Anacin 3 worked for me, and the 65,000 doctors really know what they're talking about.
Doctor-recommended aspirin-free Anacin 3.
Doctors are the experts.
Tomorrow, it's the 2-hour premiere of Knight Rider that reveals Kit's new superpowers. It's super hot action on the season premiere.
I can't look.
Of an all-new Knight Rider. Then,
A murder has just been committed. She's dead.
you'll see all the clues, but can you solve the mystery? Orson Welles makes you the detective. Scene of the crime, tomorrow. Tuesday, the A-Team fights fire with fire to cool off a hot mobster. Then on Riptide's season premiere, when 3 little darlings come looking for fun.
Cody!
The guys may die laughing. And on Remington Steele, Laura's kidnapped. And Steele gets that rundown feeling when he tries to save her. Tuesday.
Okay, this is where you get off.
sure, but...
No discussion. Now, come on, you get out of here.
Kate, you don't got much of a chance.
I don't have much of anything if I don't try. Well, thanks. Mister? I'll see you.
Gentleman's an FBI agent.
Dr. Wyler, I'm placing you in federal custody.
Thanks for the hospitality, Sheriff.
Where are they taking the prisoner? You're not at liberty to say at this time.
Any news on the whereabouts of Mrs. Wyler?
I'll have a report pretty soon. Yeah, that's it, fellas. Come on, that's it. Back off.
I want you people to back off.
Somebody get a doctor.
Please, Sheriff.
Call the state police.
Please, Sheriff. I promise I won't tell anyone, but they're in trouble.
Did anybody get the license of that truck? Who's in trouble?
I know them, Sheriff. The Wylers. They need help.
Behind me, you can see the chaotic aftermath of James Wyler's incredible escape, in which his wife and several unknown accomplices took part. There's still much confusion about the identity of the man who posed as an FBI agent, but it appears that he, too, was an accomplice of the Wylers. Roadblocks have been set up at all intersections surrounding the area, as well as in the outlying vicinity.
Kate, I love you, but Kate, that was really stupid. You could have gotten killed.
Yeah. Well, you did something real stupid for me. What?
Kate.
What?
Kate,
Oh, God. We gotta get you out of those.
Oh, that's good, Kate. And what do you plan to use beside your teeth, huh?
Faster!
We're not even sure they're headed to your place.
I showed Kate a way to beat the roadblocks.
These people are wanted criminals.
They didn't do anything.
Danny's all right.
Well, Danny strikes me as a very resourceful fellow. Ah, easy,
Oh.
Kate, easy.
If you're right, we'll have help soon.
It won't hurt anybody.
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, this other man, he shot Deputy Dillman. He was
I know. I saw him. You just hang on to Bert.
What?
No, I'm counting my fingers.
Oh, you look great. Oh.
He doesn't know that.
I'll find ammunition.
Hey, Kate. Kate, I'm gonna bluff and make a run for it.
Not this time!
Kate!
No!
Get down! Down! Sheriff.
That's him! That's the man!
Stay down. Danny!
Jimmy King can be hurt! Jim! Kate!
Come on out of there. Keep your hands up.
Sheriff? Sheriff, we're not armed.
Oh, I had to tell him, Kate. No, it's okay. Sheriff, please, let them go.
Danny, go inside and get some clothes. I'm taking you all in.
But...
Danny, you did what you thought best.
Danny, it's okay. Go inside. Go inside.
Saw your man with the gun, but not well enough to identify him and help you out. You know, Danny's always bragging about that mud of his. About how he's never wrong about people. I've never known that kid to be wrong either. If you'll just follow the stream, down through the woods, you'll come to a railroad track. You can catch a slow-moving freight there in about 20 minutes.
No, what about the boy?
Don't worry about the boy.
I do worry. His mother has left him. I promised that I would figure something out.
I know all about that. I'll take care of Danny. Believe me. Now, get going before I change my mind.
Thank you, Sheriff. Come on.
You wake up 2 hours earlier to do what's best for your body.
Give your body the best.
You work up a big sweat doing it.
Give your body the best.
You need the best deodorant soap you can buy.
Give your body the
fresh-smelling Safeguard has an unbeatable combination of rich, thick lather and deodorant protection. That makes it the best deodorant soap you can buy.
Give your body the best, give it Safeguard.
I just discovered something so different. These new Always Maxi Pads. They actually help me feel drier. And that's something I never expected a pad to do. This special material they call dry weave traps virtually all the wetness inside the pad, away from me. So I feel drier than I ever expected.
New Always Maxis, Thin Maxis, Minis, and Panty Liners. A drier kind of protection than you ever expected from a pad.
By me, that's not just different. That's better.
Tomorrow.
A murder has just been committed.
He's dead. You'll see all the clues, but can you solve the mystery? Orson Welles makes you the detective. Scene of the crime tomorrow. Monday, The Tonight Show's 22nd anniversary special with the funniest moments from Johnny's 22 years in late night. If you don't see it, nobody will ever love you. Monday.
Portions of Hot Pursuit were brought to you by New Always with the material they call dry weave. It's a new kind of protection. Available in maxi pad, thin maxis, mini pads, and panty liners.
Where's Jim and Kate?
They got away. Real tricky, those two. Sit down here a second. It looks like you and Bert are going to be needing a place to stay. I can't leave you out here.
Well, we can take care of ourselves.
I don't doubt that. But I guess you're going to need some time to kind of make some plans.
I guess.
So why don't you and Bert come and stay with me for a while? At least till you get things kind of sorted out. You know, Danny, I figured out a long time ago that I can't always make things work out right, but there's never a good enough reason not to try. How about it?
Okay, but no promises.
No. No promises. You know how to fix a flat?
You bet I can.
Monday night, it's an all-new TV bloopers with hilarious practical jokes on Heather Locklear. Then let's all be there for the funniest moments in 22 years of The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. It's a live 2-hour comedy special with Ed, Doc, and the gang.
NBC, let's all be there.
October 8th.